Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Well, good morning from us, Cheeky Cheshire Chaps, Anthony and Simon. And just in case we don't see you later, good afternoon.
And good evening.
And good night. Nah, if you all know where that's from. So, if you watched our last vlog, you will have seen we were wearing still exactly the same attire. And we have slightly changed our plans for the day. Today should have been a day of just getting our bearings, going to see the town of Celebration, and then possibly going back to Disney Springs. But as you saw in the last vlog, we went to Disney Springs.
But we're probably going to go back there.
We probably will. It was a great atmosphere last night. Really loved it. So yes. So, as you can tell, this morning we're already walking.
Steps in early.
Steps in early. We're going to need these steps in with everything we're doing. If I show you around, you can see we are in a vast car park. But which car park are we in? Well, if I say that we've had music in the car today, gave us inspiration of the park we were coming to.
It did, and one of the songs was written by Elton John.
Yes, a lot of the songs were written by Elton John in this. Into Tim Wright, yes. That'll give you another clue. Some of the songs, the incidental music in the background is made up of different languages, including Afrikaans, Swahili, can't think of any others. Yeah. Yes, we were listening to The Lion King because we have decided...
I can hear everybody screaming it out loud.
We're going to Animal Kingdom, our first ever park. We're saving Magic Kingdom for tomorrow. Yes, because we're having food and doing fireworks at Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Yeah. So we've decided to do Animal Kingdom first, because it's an early close at Animal Kingdom because of the animals, because they have to get them all away and fed and stuff in an evening. So we said, we're going to do Animal Kingdom. So join us on our little trip around Animal Kingdom. I have no idea what rides we're doing. I know we're going to do Pandora's Flight Passage from Avatar, that's here. We want to go on one of the jungle cruises, the river cruises, we want to go and see as much animals as we can. There's a petting zoo apparently we've just been told by a cast member at the back. But yeah, first timers. Can't wait. We're getting a little bit giddy. Well, I am. I don't know what you are. Is the excitement?
He's always giddy.
But it's the excitement. We've never done it. So we'll see you in a little bit.
And I wonder how many tears there'll be.
Oh God, I don't know. So here we go. First park, Disney's Animal Kingdom. And we're even going to also have our first memory maker photo, which will be great. So we'll show you more when we get inside. So we're in, and the first thing we spotted is Donald and his few mates. Oh, we got Disney ducks. I want fish. Might not see them. So we've decided we are going to walk clockwise. Need to find out what the wait time is actually, and I think we're going to 40-minute standby line, Simon, for Flight of Passage. So we're going to go over to Avatar and do Avatar Flight of Passage. So we've actually slightly detoured past, well not past, well we detoured out away from Pandora for the minute, and we've come into a shop. Look at this lot. It's just, oh, look at Stitch, Mickey, oh bless. It's just stuff everywhere. Probably get copyrighted for the music, but hopefully not. That's nice, Simon.
Yeah, I don't like the screw jerseys. I don't like them.
Hakuna Matata.
What I do like about them is that
Yes.
that bit, that's nice about them.
Really, really nice.
Not like the person.
Nice one as well.
No.
Absolutely.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, so we're here, yes. You can hear the music in the background, but we have just come up to look at this. It is the amazing Tree of Life. Stunning wooden carvings all around it as well, because there's animals all in the carvings of the tree. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's here. So now we've had a quick look in the shop, you saw. Let's head to Pandora. Ooh. Passing. Just spotted a load of them. The flamingos. Wow. So what your thoughts straight away, Sam, when you first entering this park?
Beautiful.
It is. Absolutely stunning. Got a mouse there, look, scratching its ear. Or somebody scratching its ear. Not a real mouse, it was obviously a... But this is just absolutely amazing. Flora and fauna is just gorgeous. As you're walking about, you just hear all of this. It's brilliant. And look, we're here now. Valley of Moara, Pandora. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. There's just look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is. Simon's just said there is a scent. They pump a scent in, and it smells really nice. I think we're around that way for Flight of Passage.
Walking around.
Let's go find out. So we've had a bit of a change. As we were walking past, we spotted a ride that was 30 minutes. We're still in Pandora, and we decided we're going to go and do Navi River journey, and then we're going to go and do Pandora. But it is brilliant. You're just hearing sights, or hearing sights, seeing sights, hearing sounds. It is just amazing. Look at this, look. Really is. So if anybody that's never been on Navi River, it's basically you are going in a bioluminescent riverboat ride to find the Navi shaman of song. What's nice as well, it's all on the canopy, so it's cool. Because even though it's 9:30 in the morning now, 9:20, it's still quite sticky and humid. But it's fun. And what's nice as well, let's say 30 minutes, it is moving quite quickly. So we'll let you know at the other end how long it took us. Wow. So that was actually 20 minutes. Not bad. So that was Navi Riverboat, which we really, really enjoyed. Oh, come out of nice aircon, straight into the warmth. Which way we're going around that bush then? But that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that ride. What do you think?
Beautiful.
So, really, really nice. So, Sam wants a quick pit stop, so we need to find something for a quick drink and a sit before we go and ride. Pandora's. Sorry?
Walk to.
Oh, we're going to walk to, yes. We're going to go and ride Pandora's Flight of Passage, which is going to be fantastic. Which I believe is right here. We'll go find it. Have a look. It's alright. Got little kids who totally enjoyed it as well as walking right in front of us. Where's she going? But it's just, it's unbelievable. And this is here. Just coming up to it now. So this actually says 30 minutes as well, so hopefully this will be just the same. Let's go and find out. Oh, we've got the sun behind us now. Yeah, here we go, Flight of Passage. 30 minutes. Go for it. Here we go. This is going to be a fun ride. It'll be really fun. This is where, on this one, we ride the Banshees. So it's a bit of a simulator ride. So, absolutely fun. So I know we've only done the one ride, but just from what we've seen so far, considering our nearest theme park is Alton Towers, comparisons?
There isn't one.
No. No comparison at all. It is just unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. We'll see you just before we board. So, we're now about half an hour in, and we're now on the way, if anybody's seen Avatar, to the link chambers. So this is where we are going to all get linked to our own avatars.
You're about to fly on a banshee high above Pandora. You will be restrained in a moving chair and will experience sudden drops and acrobatic aerial maneuvers. Those with fear of heights or permanent motion sickness should bypass this experience. Thank you.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I hope so.
All the theming back there is unbelievable. Really, really good. It's amazing. You actually saw the Avatar. Or the Na'vi, should I say.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stay still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches. Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there. You can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you into the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold onto the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Awesome.
Oh,
Just awesome.
just stepped off flight of passage. I would say it's been about 35, 40 minute, but that is one of the best motion censored or motion simulator rides. Wow. Did you feel the Banshee breathing between your legs?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, very, very breathtaking. So, we're going to carry on our journey around Animal Kingdom. We're going to carry on clockwise. So I think we're going up to Asia now, I believe. We'll have a look, check the map in a minute. But we need to find a drink. A little 10-15 minute sit down as well. And possibly a little bit of food. But definitely a drink. So we've picked up hydration. Sam's got a cup of tea. We've had a bit of a pit stop. So we're now walking through to Africa, leaving Pandora behind, Moana, and heading to watch Festival of the Lion King and to do the jungle safaris. That's what we're going to go and do. But yes. But we're trying to pace ourselves. Otherwise it's going to be busy, heavy days. We don't want a busy, heavy day. Nope. We're going to try and pace ourselves. But so far, 2 rides done. And absolutely brilliant. Slow ride to start, and then flight of passage. Brilliant. So follow us, or come with us, to Africa. So we're going to say 12 o'clock, but we're going to see if we can get in for the Festival of the Lion King.
Here I come! Big star coming through! We're Ken on a mission here! It's showtime! Alright, now move aside. That's enough! Let's settle down! For the last time! Quiet!
So that was good. we had planned to do the 12 o'clock show of Lion King, or Spirit of Lion King, but we didn't. We managed to pick up the 11 o'clock.
And it was exactly what it said, the spirit of the Lion King. And it gave you a flavour of it.
Yep.
If you've never seen it before, it was definitely worth it.
Really, really good. But basically it was almost a mini Cirque du Soleil, but it was really, really good.
It has had hints of it.
Yes, quite a few songs in there. Can't go wrong. But it's just absolutely brilliant.
Definitely musical-esque.
Yes. So we've now decided we're going to carry on walking around and we're going to head to the Kilimanjaro safaris and hopefully get that all done and then see how we feel.
Yeah.
But that was a brilliant show. Let's carry on through Africa. So walking through Africa, we decided with a little fruit stands. We've got banana, some watermelon under my armpit here as well. And we're just about to get on Kilimanjaro safaris.
Enter the African honeybee.
So this is really good.
Save the Elephants Conservation Group and Disney are using tiny honeybees to help both people and elephants in Kenya.
Here at our project in Sagara, we have a terror system for stopping human. We discovered that elephants are
fully seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. We're going to get started here in an area of the reserve known as the Little Ituri Forest. A lot of the creatures that make their home out here will use their markings or coloration to blend in with their environment. That does tend to be their first line of defense against predators. It can make some of them a little bit harder for us to find at times. If you look out to our right, hiding in the brush, there's a creature over there known as an okapi. Now, there's also another tiny antelope in the very far right corner. A little easier to see that one. That is a yellow-back diker. Off to our left, there's some tan-colored antelope. Those are the greater kudu. Looks like those greater kudu don't have horns. For their species, that's an indicator that they are female. The male greater kudu's horns will grow in a long spiral that reach about 5 feet in length. Let's come around this turn here, though. It's a little easier to see the okapi back there, and you can see the white stripes that it has on its legs. Those stripes may remind you of a zebra, but they're not related to them. Okapi are the only known living relative of the giraffe. Yeah, they don't have markings like a giraffe, or their height and long necks, but they do have a very similar skeletal structure. Like giraffe, okapi have very long prehensile tongues, which they'll use to reach out, grab onto food with. Out to our left, way in the back by that little rock wall up on this little ledge, looks like there's a rhinoceros over there. It's got its backside facing towards us as it's laying down relaxing. That would be a black rhino. That is one of 2 rhino species we might get to see while we're out on the reserve. On the other side of this little patch of bamboo to our left, there are a couple rather large black and white birds. Those are saddle-bill storks. It is pretty common to find them in a pair, as they are thought to mate for life. We're going to continue towards the edge of the forest area by heading through the Safi River system. While we make our way through here, you'll want to keep an eye in and around the water for creatures like hippos. Hippos are nocturnal, so they will sleep and rest for most of the day. Make them a little bit harder as they do like to sleep underwater. I see a couple in the very far right corner. Hopefully we'll find more up ahead too. A lot of pelicans down there though. Those pelicans, they look a bit gray, but they're actually known as pink-backed pelicans. It's due to the flush they'll get during their mating season especially. Oh, there's another hippo. Out in the water to our left. I think I see a few more a little further back. they'll just hang out in the water for a good portion of the day, though they do come up onto land too. Up on land is typically where they'll find their food. The hippo's primary food source is grass. Despite them eating mainly grass, though, they do have some rather large, sharp tusks in their mouth. They will use their tusks in displays of dominance and in territorial displays. They can be very territorial creatures, too, so it is best to give them plenty of space. Especially considering that despite a hippo's size, they can easily outrun humans. Speaking of creatures to give plenty of space to, out to our left as we cross this bridge, you might see some Nile crocodile down there. One in the water, one up on the shore as well.
Oh yeah?
Those crocodiles have an incredibly strong bite. They can chomp down through bone quite easily. Typically they don't eat fish or birds, though they have been known to eat pretty much whatever they can get their jaws on, including creatures larger than themselves. That being said, though, crocodiles typically won't have much more than one large meal within a week-long period. And if food is scarce, they may just go months at a time without eating anything. Alright, well now we are going to head on out of the dense forest area and out to more wide open savanna. On the way here we might find some of the more famous, easily recognized animals like that giraffe you might have already been able to catch a glimpse of. There's a lot more than just them out here though. Never really know who all we're going to find until we're out here. Now the giraffe, they can be a little bit easier to spot from far away even, since they are the tallest land animals. They do reach heights around 18 to 20 feet tall. So a group of giraffe, that's quite appropriately known as a tower. They certainly do tower above everybody else. They're going to use that height to help them reach way up into those trees, browse on leaves a lot of other animals just can't get to. Now, there are different species of giraffe. These are Maasai giraffe. They'll have more of a rough, jagged edge to the spots on their coat. Over here to the left, hanging out in that little cave area, there are some African painted dogs. They're just laying down relaxing right now. They are not house pets. They are very successful hunters. Their success rate in hunting is greater than that of lions. So when they set out to catch prey, it's very likely that they're going to do so.
I know. Yeah, they're sleeping.
See if we can circle back around a little closer to these giraffes. You may have noticed that giraffes have those two little protrusions up on top of their heads. Those are not horns. They're something a little different known as ossicones. Ossicones are typically covered in skin and fur. They're made of more of a bone-like material. Actually have when they're first born, though they're actually kind of soft at first. For the first couple of years of their life, they'll harden in a process known as ossification. get a glimpse of that long tongue. Yeah.
Wow.
They can reach their tongues out around 12 to 18 inches out of their mouths.
Turn my health.
Now straight ahead of us, way out at the edge of this clearing, there are some grayish colored animals. Those are wildebeest. There's a few more over here, a little closer to our path.
Baby giraffe, baby giraffe.
Looks like there's a rather young giraffe on the hill to our right also. Judging by the size of that one, it's probably somewhere around 8 months old.
And the horned cattle?
Wildebeest.
Pretty tall though. They do start off life already at around 6 feet tall.
One of these trees as well.
See another couple giraffe up ahead here on the left. Looks like there's some zebras over here too. They're over on our right side. Those are a species of zebra known as Hartman's mountain zebras. They have a white underside instead of stripes going all the way around. Towards their back legs, their stripes get a bit thicker and a bit further apart too. While they will have those broader similarities to their markings, each one's pattern is unique. Kind of like a fingerprint. As we make our way a little bit further into the savannah, we're coming up into elephant territory. So let's see if we can find some elephants out here. Now, they are the largest land animals. Males can reach weights around 13,000 pounds. So hopefully if there are any out and about, they should be pretty hard to miss. Over to our left, there's a mandrill monkey over there. They are the largest species of monkey. Males like that one can reach weights around 100 pounds.
It's ridiculous.
They have a very distinct blue and red coloration on their base and on their rear end. Let's see about some elephants now. Being such large animals, elephants do cover a very large territory, so sometimes it can take a little bit of searching to find where they're at. And they need to cover a large territory because they need the ability to find a lot of food. There's one out there to our right. Looks like that one might be on its own. Combine that with its size, you got a couple good indicators. That is a male or bull elephant. They are a bit bigger than females and also more solitary. They prefer to be on their own like that. Typically in one day, one elephant can consume around 200 to 300 pounds of food. When you combine that massive appetite with farmers increasingly setting up their farms in the path of elephant migration, there has been a bit of human-elephant conflict over the years. They have been helped, though, by some research that Disney conservationists were involved in into how elephants communicate. They learned that elephants have a unique call that they'll use to warn each other about bees. They are not a fan of bee stings and will typically avoid any areas where bees are found. So, using that information, they were able to develop beehive fences. Beehives at the perimeter of farmland will work as a very effective deterrent for elephants without causing them any harm or disrupting the environment. And it benefits farmers with some added pollination from the bees and with another source of income with the honey that those bees produce. You can learn more about that online at theelephantsandthebees.com, and you can even learn how you can help out the elephants online as well.
Yeah, the wildebeest again.
Even more wildebeest out there to our right. Those wildebeest, they are best known for their migration. They'll travel sometimes over 1,000 miles in search of water during the long periods of drought that the savannah will experience. They can travel for around 5 days before having to stop to drink water. I don't think they'll have to go that far today, though. Over in this little pond, there's some greater flamingos. They're the largest flamingo species, and typically they'll be the lightest pink in color. They are well known for their pink coloration, so that is not something that they're born with. When they're young, they're more of a grayish white. But their diet contains a very high concentration of carotene and things like the brine shrimp that they eat. All that carotene, over the course of a couple years, ends up causing them to turn pink. Sounds like there might actually be an animal blocking the pathway just a little bit further into the savanna area. We'll be pausing here for just a moment or two while they wait for that animal to move out of the way. The flamingos, they're also pretty well known for standing on one leg. Looks like a lot of them are doing that as they snooze. There's a couple thoughts as to why they will do that. Either to give one leg a break while they stand on the other one. But it's also thought that it could help them to regulate their body temperature. Instead of having both feet in the water, having one in there might help them to stay just a little bit warmer. Well, it looks like things are moving again here, so let's head on around these rocks and see what else we can find out here. There's a pretty big mud pit over here. It's a pretty popular hangout area for creatures like rhinos and warthogs. They'll wallow around in mud pits in order to cool down. Having the mud on their skin has many benefits for them, including acting as a bit of a sunblock. Now, they have very thick skin, but they are still susceptible to sunburn. Looks like there's some ostriches out there to our right. They're heading away from us, but we are heading in that same direction, so maybe we'll be able to catch up with them again in just a couple minutes. Ostriches are the largest species of bird. While they do have wings, they are flightless. So they are very fast runners. So they can run at speeds around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Makes them the fastest land animal to run using just 2 feet. Thanks from Safari 23. Over here to the left, at the very far left edge of that little clearing, it looks like there's a couple cheetahs laying down over there. They are the fastest land animals. They can reach speeds over 60 miles an hour in as little as about 3 seconds. That is thanks in part to their non-retractable claws. They are the only species of cat that can't fully retract their claws. But that will help them to get the traction they need for those bursts of speed and maneuverability while running. Looks like there's another species of big cat up on top of this rock formation, hanging out in the shade of the trees. There are some lions. Lions will spend about 16 to 20 hours out of every day sleeping and resting. They tend to sleep away the daytime hours. That helps them to avoid the heat of the day. Instead, they'll save up their energy for the nighttime when it's not so hot out. Well, not only did we find some lions over here, there's also some rhinos hanging out in the area up ahead on the right. We'll circle around these rocks and come back to the rhinos again in just a moment. In a pride or a group of lions, you may find as many as 15 to 20 lions. The majority of that group will be female lions and their cubs. Typically, you don't find more than 2, maybe 3 adult males per pride. And once they reach adolescence, they tend to head out on their own and start their own pride.
Gorgeous.
In the group, though, it is typically the female lions that will be the main hunters. The male lion's primary responsibility is to defend the territory and the cubs especially, from any other predators that could be in the area. Back around to those rhinos. These are a different species of rhino than the one we caught a glimpse of earlier. These are white rhino. Well, it looks like the ostriches made their way over here too. White rhinos, they'll be a bit bigger than black rhinos. They'll reach weights in the 4,000 to 5,000 pound range, as opposed to the 3,000 pound range. And they're also going to have a very wide mouth, which is better suited to grazing on the grass of the savanna than the black rhino's pointed upper lip. They're also a little bit more social of a rhino species, so it's not uncommon to find them in a group. A group of rhino is known as a crash. Oh, looks like the ostriches might have laid some eggs over there to the right.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Well, being the biggest birds, ostriches do lay the largest eggs of any bird. Just one ostrich egg typically weighs the same as about 2 dozen chicken eggs. And they are durable enough to withstand the weight of an adult human standing on top of them. Alright, well now we are entering the Magadi Glen. Out here the warden has a little outpost. They've set up an area around it to keep some Nigerian dwarf goats. They are cute little creatures. They look like they may still be kids, but they are full-grown adults. They are very friendly and social creatures, though. If you were to hop on the Wildlife Express train over to Rafiki's Planet Watch at Conservation Station, you'd find they have a little affection section or petting zoo out there where you can go up and pet some goats like these, as well as some other domesticated creatures. While you're out at the Planet Watch, you can also check out the animation experience where you can learn to draw an animated animal character. That's also where our veterinary clinic and animal nutrition center is located. Now, that area has an observation window, so if they're performing any checkups or procedures on our animals, you're able to watch as they do so. Well, on that note, this does about bring our safari to a close. Though your animal sightseeing adventures don't have to end here. As soon as you exit the safari, you'll be near the entrance to the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. That is a self-guided walking trail that will typically last around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your pace though. As the name implies, there's an area out there where you might find some gorillas, as well as a whole bunch of other different African animals. As we make our way back towards the village though, now would be a good time to start gathering up all of your personal belongings. And before you go, take a quick look around the road just to make sure nothing's fallen out of bags or pockets along the way. If we have any wilderness explorers on board, you're going to want to know that you've been traveling on board the Simba 1. And once again, my name is Justin. Hope you enjoyed riding along with me. Instead of saying goodbye though, in Harambe we prefer to use a Swahili phrase. That phrase is Kwaherini. Kwaherini translates roughly to go well. Hope y'all will go well. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, or wherever else your adventures may take you. Get a chance? Come back by again sometime. Go on another safari. We do like to say no two safaris are ever going to be the same. Animals will definitely make sure of that for us. If you're on the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors are opening. Please watch your step down as you exit, and Kwaherini, everybody.
So it's pit stop time. We just had something to eat at Harambe Market.
So I wondered what on earth was going on, and the camera's pointing at me when you said it.
It is, yeah, it's pointing at you. Done quite a bit today, so far.
We have.
I mean, we are, what time is it now? We are 1:45. So we've still got, we could say we've done a third of the day, because we can go quite late.
Yep.
What we enjoyed so far?
Pandora.
Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
And Navi. Or just Flight of Passage?
Flight.
Flight of Passage.
Yeah. That was really, really good. And I'm currently enjoying what we would call cloudy lemonade.
Oh no, wrong way, Anthony.
Wrong way.
Yeah. A lemonade.
How's your lemonade?
It's a still one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Still
so.
lemonade.
Yeah, I don't think there's much carbonation to it.
No, because you've had a chicken Caesar, I had a chicken rice bowl. And it was good.
The Harambra
Haramba Market, I think it was.
Haramba Market.
Or Harambe Market, I think it was.
Yeah, there you go. However you want to say it, you pronounce it.
Harambe Market.
There you go.
There we are. Really nice.
Just something light.
Yes. I feel Animal Kingdom is not a full day park.
Could be for others, but for us,
No. We're only going to go on one more ride after this, which is the other big ride. It's here. Yeah.
And then we're going to go back to the apartment.
The plan is to go back to the apartment for a bit.
Have a recoup.
Something to dinner later. Then possibly head out to Celebration. Might end up in another park later.
Or even Disney Springs. Whatever.
Or Disney Springs again.
Or whatever.
Well, Disney Springs is only shopping, isn't it? We don't really want to go shopping there. We're going to shopping.
But we were that tired last night. We weren't really looking at anything as such.
No.
So we'll probably go into shops and actually look.
There is, but I'd rather use what we pay for parking somewhere else and go any closer to that.
Yeah, it's free.
It is, but let's use what we've spent already. Is the other thing.
Oh, drama.
It's not drama, it's just suggestions.
We will see what happens. Catch us later.
Yes, but obviously you'll, stay with us till late and you'll find out what happens. But obviously at the minute, we will be, once we finish these, heading to Expedition Everest. Go try and find a Yeti. Hello again, we're back.
Prayer wheels.
So we've just had some more photographs taken. We're now in Asia. About to go on to Expedition Everest, which is over here. Oh, here we go. Here's the ride, Simon. Yes. Let's go and ride. Stand back 5. Wow, we're going. That's a bit of a 5. Minutes. Wowzers.
That's right.
So, what time have we gone on, Simon? 1:10. Let's see what happens if 5 minutes is correct. But, yeah, we'll find out. As we said, this is going to be the last ride of the afternoon, so we can go back and chill out a little. We shall see. Let's see what happens in a minute. So we're walking through a Tibetan hut. Tiger Simon. Wow. Let's class that as a walk-on. Wowzers. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to put you away. I'm going to put it in the bag because Simon doesn't want me to film this. He wants me to enjoy it. So we're going to enjoy this. That was...
I held on to my dinner.
That.
Lunch, whatever you want to call it.
That way. Walking round. That is good.
It was good.
I think if we do that again.
Bit rough and tumble.
If we do that again, I'll take you on it. Because that is fast. In fact, I might be able to watch a bit of it here. Yep, that's the drop we've just done. It is good. Fun, fun, fun. So, yeah, Simon's just up ahead. We're just going to have a wander back now to the car. It's what? 20 past 1? No. We've been in since 8. Oh no, it's been in since just before 9 o'clock we got in, doesn't it, Simon?
Yes.
So, we'll head back. Simon wants to take some tablets. And then we'll have a couple of hours. We can even do a couple of hours and then go out to celebration.
We could do whatever we want.
And come back.
Yeah.
And have a late, because I think a later dinner is going to be better now.
Yes, I think you might be right.
So,
a 6-7 o'clock dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll head back, have an hour back at the apartment, just to chill, tablets. And then I think, yeah, let's go over to celebration.
And thank you! Woo! Thank you. You know, as eco-rhythmics, we think it's important to spread the word about environment and sustainability to friends, family, complete strangers. Alright, now, say we're walking through the park, on the ground we notice there's a piece of trash. We're going to take it to the trash can. On the way, we're going to ask ourselves, can we recycle this?
A little later.
Hello. So, switching drivers. Simon's driving, as you can tell. So I can actually show you some of the road now where we're going. And then maybe I'll have to show Simon how to use this camera. And then when we're going to Disney areas, I can put some of the Disney areas onto, or the road areas, onto video. But yes. So, you remember saying before, plan for this afternoon, this evening, is we were going to go to celebration and then off to Disney Springs before we go home and have dinner. Well, we've changed our mind. Not Disney Springs, that may still happen, to go and have a walk through the shops, because we just walked straight from one to the other yesterday, going into shops. We're actually going to go to one of the malls and have a look around. We're going to go heading to Mall of Millenia. So that's what we're doing at this moment in time. So we've just jumped on to the 535, that's what it's called. And so we'll let you have a look at where we're going, and we'll try and point bits out. So yes. These roads are brilliant though, aren't they, Simon? Yes. So on our way from the airport yesterday, we spotted our first bit of roadkill, and that was an armadillo. Yes, it was an armadillo. Bless it, proper roadkill, legs up in the air. And couldn't get camera or phone out quick enough, but literally as we've just pulled out of the hotel to come onto this road, we've just had a raccoon run in front of us, which was really cute. So that's the Brian Spanish Cove. That looked nice. So yes, so, and we've seen a little lizard as well earlier on. And I mean, it was a tiny lizard. Yes. We are literally just on the outskirts of the Disney bubble. You've got a couple of sets of lights. You can go in that left mid lane if you want to.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. We can go mini golf if we want to. But don't do that, Anthony. What we've got there's a Subway, nail spa, Simon, Disney gifts. Walgreens. And we've just seen what's over there as well. Also a Chick-fil-A. So yeah, so we are in the Lake Buena Vista area. Is where we're staying.
Red light camera ahead.
Thank you. But yeah. Oh, and Applebee's. They're supposed to be nice, Applebee's. Never been. We saw one in New York when we were in New York. We've never been. So, but yes.
Use the right lane to bear right to merge onto I-4 East.
Oh, I-4 looks busy as well. That's the big freeway, as they call it. Obviously over here.
Interstate, I think.
Yeah, it's the interstate, yeah. Yes, it's busy on the I-4.
In 8.8 miles, take exit 78 onto Conroy Road.
So all of Disney is over that way. As far as we're aware now, from where we are. There are some big vehicles.
Cadillac, that was a Cadillac Esplanade, yeah.
Nice Jeep pickup there.
There was another one gone past already.
There's the Vineland Simon. So we've got two outlets next to each other. So yes, we've been looking at these to use the outlets as a bit of a rest when we're going out. For a break from the parks. Really, really nice. So yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute. So that's where we are at the minute. We've got about 8 miles to go on the I-4. 9 miles. 8 miles on the I-4, then off again to get to the... I've just spotted what I believe, just over there, there is a big wheel, if I zoom in.
Yeah, there is.
That is Icon Park, I believe. So that's where that big wheel is. Which is somewhere else we can have a look at.
Is that Tampa?
No, it's not Tampa, it's still in Orlando. It's a bit of another small theme park. There's nothing major. I've just spotted, it is probably too far away, but there is a helicopter up in the air over there. But everywhere you look, it's just like these little pockets of water. And it's really nice. Oh, and look what we're going past. We were talking about this on our live earlier on today. SeaWorld. So, ooh, zoom back out, that's better. Don't want to see me that close up. Yeah, we were saying, like to do SeaWorld for the roller coasters, because there's supposed to be some fantastic roller coasters in SeaWorld, just not happy about how they treat their animals, which is a bit of a shame. So, we will see. Ooh, Cape Canaveral. So, yes, Icon Park is coming up again. There's loads about. It's really, really good. Just come back on because we are now approaching all the Universal areas, and directly in front of us you will see a volcano, which can only mean that's Volcano Bay Water Park. Don't know what theme park that is there, but there's a little something there. So, we have arrived at Mall of Millenia. And we're going down on the escalator. And as we've arrived, I've just spotted a lovely Chinese restaurant that me and Sam have done before in Dubai. I really enjoyed it. And something else we've done in Dubai, and I'm going to have to send a photograph off to a friend of ours just to make them very, very jealous. But yes, there is a place here called the Cheesecake Factory. I really do wish they would bring one over to the UK, because it is...
There was talk Has it been London or Manchester for the cheesecake?
The Trafford Centre would be great for a cheesecake factory.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, it'd be brilliant. So we'll take you inside the mall in a minute. So welcome to the mall at Millenia. There it is, the famous cheesecake factory. Yes, which is a lovely place. As I say, we've eaten there before. Not this one. Obviously, we've eaten in Dubai. Really, really nice. But yes, so we're going to have a wander now. This actually just reminds me of the Trafford Centre, this one. It's really, really nice. So we're just... Simon is actually looking for... I've got a baseball cap with me. So we're just looking... Simon would like a baseball cap. So we're just having a look around to see what there is. But we're just about to come into one of the big department stores here in the US. We've been in one before. Macy's. The last one we did was, I think, New York and Philly. Do it upstairs because that'll be men's wear. So yes, big, big, big. It's going up. Simon was saying before, he felt like he was in the UK. I said to him, so you've got to remember, a lot of these stores that we have here are American stores brought over. So, but this is a really nice department store.
Yes.
Well, not department store, should I say, really nice.
Mall.
Yeah, one of the malls. Or as Apple Maps said with ours before, Mal. Yeah, that's a shocker.
That exists over here, but not in the UK anymore.
T-Mobile, which don't exist in the UK anymore.
I used to be on T-Mobile.
So, we're just going to have a wander around.
Nokia 3310.
In Macy's, because this looks big. It's huge. We don't know what's where.
No, got to find men now. See Calvin Klein over there.
So these over here, they do it is, especially this, they do their brands. So.
Oh, a bit like House of Fraser, is it?
Yes, a bit like House of Fraser for the UK. So, we've done Mall at Millenia. We picked up a little something for Sam's mum. We picked one up when we were in New York. Where's that now? 12 years ago.
2015.
No, it's
16.
15, 10 years ago. Well, 15 then, yeah.
Yes, 2015.
We picked one up, this little thing up for Sam's mum as well when we were there in Bloomingdale's, and she loved it. And we've just been in Bloomingdale's in there and found them again. So she's got a little purse that says Bloomingdale's little brown bag. She loved it. So we'll pick one up. So we now decided we are going to Disney Springs to have a proper look around the shops, because I saw some great shops I wanted to go in. And there was a hat shop, there was a Star Wars shop, and there was an Avengers shop, or a Marvel shop.
And a Lego.
And a Lego shop.
Yeah, because you said to me, look at the whatever colours on the background.
Yes, and you got it wrong.
What did I say?
You said it was love, which was in Philadelphia, the big love letters.
Yes. Because I wasn't thinking about a store, I was just thinking about the word.
And I do say, when we go on holiday, I'm going to have a look, I like to get a piece of Lego from where we are, but it has to do with where we are. So it's linked. Because when we did Rome, just before COVID kicked off, I got a Fiat 500.
You did?
When we're in London, I think we're in London, I got one of the big creator sets. Luckily we were on the train and we get that home quite easily. So I don't really want to get anything too big, but if I can get something that is Florida or Disney-esque or Universal-esque, I will do. But for now, we'll do once we get near to Disney Springs, we'll do the video of the because we get the Disney Arch. So, new catches in Disney Springs. We've had a good wander around. I've bought a new baseball cap. We should be going home to cook, but somebody decided he didn't want to. Yeah. So we popped into the summer house on the lake, and we've started with, let me show you.
Let's tilt it down.
So we're on a jalapeno cornbread, which looks really tasty. We've also got some truffle fries on the way, so we'll show you those as soon as that comes out. Our other starters arrived. What we had?
Truffle fries.
Truffle fries.
And they are pepper fries. Covered with parmesan and rosemary, I think that was. Very tasty.
And that was a truffle aioli as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's right. Really, really nice. That cornbread is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Good drink starters. And we've got beers. Alcohol-free ones there, of course.
Oh, 0.5.
0.5%. Elvis AF. Brewdog. Good luck for these when we get back to the UK, because I'm liking this. But back to my food. What's arrived, Simon?
Main course to share.
What is it?
Well, mine is the fly. Steak tacos, basically, with black bean and rice.
Looks really nice. We look forward to tucking into that, aren't we? Go on, let you start. Suitably refreshed.
And stuffed.
And that's what I meant. Really nice, that. So, for the two starters, the main, 2 drinks. So it was $85, wasn't it?
$85.
And then obviously we put a tip on as well, because our server Alex, absolutely fantastic in there. So just to remind you where it was. Don't count. There we go. Right here, summer house on the lake at Disney Springs. So yes. So, and I think for day one, I think that's where we'll leave you, because we are going to head back to, I keep calling it home, and this is day one. We're going to head back to the apartment and just chill for the rest of the evening and plan tomorrow's escapades, which isn't really changing. We're not changing tomorrow. Possibly leaving a little bit later than we want to, or that we were planned to, should we say. Just gives a bit of a rest in the morning. But you'll have to find out what day 2 is next time we put the vlog out, which will be next week. So stay tuned. And I didn't say this already, if you haven't done, give us that thumbs up on the like button. Always helps everything. And if you haven't done already, don't forget to click subscribe, because that's the only way that you know that we're putting out a new vlog. So,
and it helps to build the channel.
Yes, it does. It does. Tell all your friends to look for the Cheeky Cheshire Chaps. So that's us. And get following. This is only day 1 of a 2-week holiday. So you have got 14 other vlogs to watch. So once we put this out, this could actually take you up to Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
And probably afterwards.
Wow.
Especially when we do one a week. So yeah, so don't forget, big likes, big subscribes, put a comment if you want to, tell us what you've enjoyed, because this is our first vlog. So we'd love to know how you think we've done or not done, and anything else you want. So we'll see you, and we're going to leave you with a look at the Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life stage.
And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. all that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.